Because so far we have just been shedding light on appropriate individual behavior on social media. I'm sure most of us, if not all of us, have that one friend who likes to take photos and videos of everything, irrespective of whether it is at an event or just a social outing. Now, suppose that in my personal capacity, I have managed to be mindful and cautious of everything I post on social media, so as to ascertain that everything is appropriate. But then one friend decides to post and tag me on a photo or video where we are seen engaging in inappropriate activities, bearing in mind that they are posting it without my permission. How important is it to get someone's permission before posting any content that includes them on social media?
I think it's very important. I've once had this conversation with friends that we can tag each other on just normal pictures, but the pictures that are inappropriate or videos that are inappropriate or us just being silly, we need each other's permission. And I think that I appreciate that my friends are mature like that to share those videos with me before they post them online, you know. I think it's also important just for people to have those conversations with their friends, to open those lines where a friend can put that video to you first and ask you, do you think this video is okay for me to post online? And for you to say no, to give you that option to say, I don't think it is because I'm represented like this. So it's important to also have mature friends who are able to understand where you want to be career-wise and what things can just destroy you or how social media works. Because sometimes it's just got people who are not genuinely our friends and they'll post such things online and think it's cool when it's not cool. So you should have those conversations with friends.
Yes.
Everyone should be having those conversations. What the friend needs to ask you for permission actually first before they post your face online.
You have mentioned a very good point there to say that the friends you keep need to understand your career goals and vision, and that it is very important that you maintain a good social media image. I want us to talk about managing sense of humor on social media. You know, each and every week there is always something that is trending, whether it's the issue of Babes Wodumo and Mampintsha or a certain celebrity and their private part. There's always something. Now, suppose one decides to make a joke about the issue of Babes and Mampintsha, notwithstanding that some people might consider them as supporters of domestic violence or not standing for women at all. To what extent can one's sense of humor go on social media?
So when it comes to domestic violence, there's no making a joke about it, to be honest, because it's such a serious issue. And as much as the Babes Wodumo issue, people are able to laugh and make fun of it. It's someone else's reality, and that person might also be on the timeline just looking at the tweet and now being afraid to come out and say that I'm being abused. I am not for trends that make fun of serious issues because it has a negative impact on people who want to come out and say that I am abused, I need someone to help me. It makes people it makes people withdraw. So I'm not for those trends. I actually don't find anything funny about it. But it's very important for you to say what you say and stand by it. So if you're going to say that joke about domestic violence, when people come onto your timeline and start attacking you, you must be ready to have a response because you have made fun of a serious issue.
Yes.
So I am against those trends. I'm against following trends that take away people's livelihood, because you cannot joke about domestic violence, you cannot joke about child abuse, you cannot joke about bullying, you cannot joke about serious issues that affect people on a day-to-day. You can address them.
Yes, I think
you
also...
can address those things. Tell people who are making fun of those issues that, yes, things might have gone left, but we are still on the right path. This is what I'm saying.
You know, there's people who prefer using names that are different from their real ones on social media. For an example, someone might decide to call themselves the Dragon Queen or Queen Bey. You know, any name different to their real one. The question here is that, is using a different name on social media enough for one to get away with posting inappropriate stuff?
I mean, if it works for you, if you are a person who just wants to post inappropriate stuff, then go ahead if it works for you. But like I said in the beginning, the internet never forgets, and people on the internet are they're like little investigators. Eventually someone will put two and two together that this person and this person are one person.
Yes.
You know, this online profile and this online profile, it's one person. So I'm not for posting things online. There are other platforms that you can share with people. Like, for example, there's WhatsApp stories.
Yes.
You can share yourself being drunk on WhatsApp stories because most people have blocked their colleagues, their bosses on WhatsApp stories, their parents. So you're still sharing those moments with your friends.
Yes.
You know? And WhatsApp stories, yes, maybe they might record you, your friends, and put it online, but the likelihood of that it's really low as compared to Twitter. It has a bigger reach. Facebook, it's got a bigger reach. All they have to do is download that video and send it to everyone else, and it might just get to your boss.
I would like to talk about LinkedIn. From my understanding, LinkedIn is where a lot of professionals meet, and it's also where people look for employment opportunities. Given the current statistics of unemployment in the country, how important is it for young people, especially unemployed graduates, to have a LinkedIn profile, and how helpful can that be in assisting one with their job prospects?
So LinkedIn is a very important tool in terms of just getting recruiters to find you, getting employers to find you, because sometimes, most of the time, with your LinkedIn profile, it becomes easier for recruiters to just send you the job spec, and for you, like your CV just pops out for recruiters, and they'll send you the job spec. And if you meet the requirements, then they take it from there. Instead of them having to first call you, find out how you are, did you study this, do you know A, B, and C? Because on LinkedIn, you basically bring everything you've done. You've got this online persona, then I'm a graduate, but I've done A, B, and C. It's your online CV. And you need to interact. You interact with people on LinkedIn. That's how your portfolio or your LinkedIn profile stands out for recruiters to hire you. So the process becomes very simple, especially for a new graduate. It becomes very simple because recruiters are coming to you, not you looking for recruiters anymore. You see?
Yes.
So whenever there is like new hiring, recruiters are going to come to you and be like, I saw a job at Standard Bank. I think it needs you, like your profile and what Standard Bank needs. These two are linked together. Can you send me your CV? I will forward it to Standard Bank. It just makes it more simpler. Instead of you having to go and look on the Standard Bank page, is Standard Bank hiring? Do I meet the requirements? It's a long process. You have to, like, you put in your CV. You don't know if your CV has gone through. Did they check it? With the recruiter, it becomes so much simpler because the recruiter is able to tell you, I sent in your CV, they like you, they want to meet you for an interview. Or the recruiter is able to tell you, I don't think that Standard Bank, that job for Standard Bank is for you, but I've got another company that is looking for what you've studied. So the recruiter opens doors for you, even in smaller companies.
Yes.
So it makes the looking for a job easier for you than you having to always go online, looking for these jobs, putting in your CV. The recruiter does that. That's the one thing I like about LinkedIn, that it opens those doors to all these recruiters that just make your life easier in terms of looking for a job.
Yes.
But it also is a very nice way to network with other people that are in the work environment. You are able to have conversations with CEO from companies, ask advice, and you're able to talk to people from other agencies, even the agency that you might want to work at. You're able to communicate with those people. Those people are able to help you fine-tune your portfolio, your online presence.
Yes,
So LinkedIn, for me, is very good because it's a tool that helps you network with professionals.
Yes.
And you can always improve on it. Every day, you can go online, talk to someone who will be able to help you improve your online presence there. I like LinkedIn. It's one of the social media platforms that people don't take seriously, but is the most important.
Yes.
Because it will get you a job if you do things right and if you network with the right people.
The reason why I asked that particular question is because it's very rare for you to hear a young person talking about their LinkedIn profile. It's always Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. But that important tool, which is LinkedIn, is somehow overlooked by young people. In conclusion, I would like for you to do a quick roundup by actually giving us the best practices of each social media platform.
Okay. So Facebook, I think people love Facebook because it was one of the first social media platforms that we all started at, and we used to share a lot.
Yes.
So there's really no way to act on Facebook, but I wouldn't recommend people sharing a lot of inappropriate stuff. But the benefit with Facebook is that they do hide the inappropriate stuff first, and you are able to report stuff and So on Facebook, I'd say it's like a family group.
Yes.
Keep it straight to the point. Don't be too inappropriate. Be yourself. Twitter is more impactful. So what you put online, make sure that you need to get those responses. So if you want to put out inappropriate stuff, expect to get inappropriate results. So it has that kind of impact because people are tweeting, it spreads like wildfire. So I wouldn't advise for people to be inappropriate, say things that they don't mean just because they want to look cool. Use Twitter to impact people's lives get your message across, especially if